Today, let's look at the Tauren Overdrive pedal by Joyo. It's one of those, I suppose Joyo are doing those cheaper products. This is one of the Klon-esque clones, but it doesn't sound cheap at all. As affordable it is, it actually sounds really, really good. It's pretty basic. I think one of the affordability things is as well, it doesn't take a 9-volt battery, so it's just sort of powered only. But I don't know of many people who have a big pedal board who are sort of running batteries only. But anyway, it's got a cool light on the bottom. Can't see it from the angle there, but anyway, it's got a cool light. Okay, 3 controls on the pedal. Nice simple pedal. It's just volume, gain, and tone. Now, any pedal that has this sort of configuration, and we'll just talk about this one. The volume, beyond when you've got unity gain, and on this one we'll see it's a little bit less than 12 o'clock. That's really operating as a clean boost. Now, when you're running a clean boost on an amp, depending on the way you set your amp up, for me it's going to be sort of slightly edge of breakup. That's going to increase not only the volume, but you're pushing the amp, so you're getting a little bit more overdrive as well. So that clean boost, a little bit of volume boost, but some overdrive as well as you're pushing the preamp. The gain, of course, affects your overdrive. So between those 2 pedals, you can play with them individually and together to get a pretty wide array of sounds. And of course, tone is self-explanatory. Obviously, a good thing about having it on the pedal is some pedals are darker, some are brighter, and you can affect just it on the pedal instead of having to tweak an amp or do something in post or whatever. When you use one pedal versus the other, so that's nice as well. Some really great sounds. Let's have a look. So we're starting where everybody does, I suppose, when they're doing these, putting all the dials at noon. Firstly, let's check where sort of unity gain is always. I think it's interesting to see where your overdrive pedal might be acting as a boosting your amp, because that's a great sound. So firstly, you need to do that. You need to sort of see how much volume that is being added. So I'm going to turn the gain all the way down. This is volume, gain, and tone, by the way. Nice sort of simple controls there. Okay, so I'm checking off and on just to sort of check the volume. Certainly a volume boost there, so I'm going to take it down again. I'm looking for unity. And it's around there, sort of maybe just a tiny bit less there. So you've got a bit of headroom to play with already. So let's have a look with the gain all the way off, tone at 12 o'clock. See what sort of differences we get in sound. Not a huge amount there, but just maybe a tiny bit in there. Again, I think it's always interesting on overdrive pedals, when you turn the gain all the way off, have unity gain, does it change the color? Does it add something to it? So certainly very, very subtle, if anything, there at all. Okay, so firstly, maybe before we bring the gain in, let's see what it's like as a boost. Now, here's the thing with the Klon pedal. A lot of people really like the Klon because of the style of boost that it is, that sort of clean boost that it does, a transparent boost, until the gain gets up to around 6 or 7. You're really not using the Klon as a Klon, you're using it as a boost pedal. So let's try that to begin with. Again, bass sound. Turn the pedal on, and I'm going to start increasing the volume. That's nice there. Go all the way. Compare that with off. So that's really nice as a boost, pushing the amp, even a digital sort of Kemper. That as a boost sounds really great. All right, let's turn the volume back to where it was around unity. start to bring the gain in. Nice bit. Now, the combination between volume and gain, again, you're using the volume as a boost and the gain as extra gain, but because the volume as a boost is pushing your amp, you're getting gain there as well. So you've really kind of got two dials to play with when you're talking about overdrive. Of course, the volume is going to give you boost as well, but they're both going to affect the amount of gain that you've got on your sound. So noon. It's really nice. That's plenty of gain there. I haven't even got past 12. So again, I've brought a little bit of volume up, so that's using as a boost a little bit. And then, of course, gain is at 12. So let's, of course, go a bit further. All right, let's go all the way up. So to me, that's pushing it a bit much on the rhythm sound with humbuckers. Maybe with single coils, it will be different, but for a humbucker guitar, sounds a bit too overdriven for anything that I would do. But hey, remember we were talking about the volume being overdrive. Let's push that as well, all the way. There's a lot there. It's really nice sounding though. Let's try go back a little bit, something more reasonable, and put on a little bit of delay perhaps, and some reverb, something that you might use sort of ordinarily with an amp. Nice sound. It's really obviously neck pickup nice and warm, but it's a really beautiful sound. Going to play with the tone a little bit. So depending on, of course, in the studio, it's easy pickups, different guitars, different pickups. You can play with the tone on the pedal rather than in post or in your amp or something like that. So there's a lot there that you can play with. Really, really nice. Let's go to something single coily. Nice warm sound there. Only on 12 o'clock. Let's turn that delay off for a second. Okay, going back to bass sound there. Nothing special. Maybe a little bit much. Let's go down on the gain. Push the volume. Nice. Okay, so what we've done there is turn the gain up just a little bit. It's on roughly 9 o'clock, but we've turned the volume up again. So playing with those two, sort of A-Bing them back and forth is going to give you some interesting results there. Again, I pushed the tone back a little bit, felt it was maybe a touch bright for a neck pickup. So you can play with your tone knob, you can play with your amp settings, or you can play with the pedal. So it's got a good amount there. It's a really, really nice sound. Again, remember the bass sound we're on. I'm just going to telly sort of quickly, looking at the bridge pickup there. Okay, so off. Really nice sound there again, that bridge pickup. The bridge pickup on a telly is really, really nice, but this pedal sounds awesome. Let's go to 12 again on the telly bridge. Nice. Try neck pickup on the telly. Beautiful sounds there from the Tauren. The Overdrive is, I think it can go a bit much, but I think that's similar on most pedals, to be honest. If you push the gain up past, 3 o'clock, it starts to lose it a little bit on a lot of pedals. But going sort of between 0 and 3 o'clock on the dial, and boosting the volume. So using the volume as a boost, you get some really, really great sounds. I really like the Tauren. It's certainly got a place on the board since getting it a few months ago. Anyway, have a check. Anyway, check out the Tauren from Joyo if you so desire. Certainly an affordable overdrive pedal that is really, really nice. Sounds great on top of, as we looked at today, sort of semi-overdriven amp. All right, see you soon.